everyone, and welcome back to Empire Total War with the Darth mod and some other mods as well. Last time around we pushed the French out of India more or less. Well, their army still survives, but not for long. And so now we want to go back with Henri de Monceau and go ahead and take back this region that the Marathans just walked into, because they turned up just as Henri was, well, he wasn't at full strength. So now we are at full strength and we'll fight them. Also, I have managed to reach the Huron territory in North America. And so we will fight there as well, hopefully. So let's go ahead and charge through. What we really did here is don't be afraid. That's not what we did, but the quote is don't be afraid. Charles XII, King of Sweden, his last word before being killed in battle. Well, he was killed in a siege, not really a battle. Anyways, where was I? We'll see actually what this lineup looks like. Last battle was huge, but the enemy really cocked it up in a bad way. Wait, are we... This looks very much like the battle we just had last time around. The thing is, we have more cannons than the enemy. And so that will play a huge part, I think, in our victory. And then we have all these men. Once again, I think I'll split them up in the what's it called? The Sepoys and the East India companies. And then we have East India Company cavalry, 4 units, and then the general, of course. And we've got 1 unit of militia that will be stationed here to guard the cannons. Oh, we actually have another unit of what are these? East India Company. That actually we have 21 units then, because he turns up over here. Let's go ahead and start. And what we're going to start off with, unless I think my cannons are clever enough to do it on their own. But they should really be targeting the enemy cannons. Actually, what we'll do is we'll have 1 cannon target each enemy unit. The Sepoys are the ones that will come in combat first. So they will move up, forming line as such. The cavalry will gain the high ground. And you know you cannot beat high ground, don't even try. The lancers coming on. Camel gunners coming on. Thing is, we're gonna hold. No, actually. I think it's best if we fire as soon as possible. God damn it, hold your fire. You're probably shooting your friendlies. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. I think one of our cavalry units will probably hit, because there's loads of dead cavalry strewn out along there. Now it's the camel gunners' turn as they move into range. Let's tell the cavalry to run so they don't stick in such tight formation as the enemy is coming on. Keep the fire going, men! What's this? The enemy general has died. How? Oh! He's sticking around the cannons, and so as we were shooting at their cannons, stray cannon shot went through and killed him. There he is, I think. The enemy general. And he was a very decorated general as far as, well, not decorated, but he had a lot of stars, so he was a very good general. We're gonna draw a line here because it seems like they're coming on the flank there. So we're gonna send these three to corner off that. What do we have up here? Hindu musketeers. Right, it's time to send forwards these guys to take the place of the Sepp boys, and then the Sepp boys are free to advance. So they will advance to this village and then draw up across like that. These Hindus, there's nothing for it but to charge at them. They open up way too soon. Well, there was no way they're gonna win against that many cavalrymen. But they could possibly have waited a bit longer before releasing the volley. We weren't able to cut our way through though. I was hoping we would just ride straight through as they do sometimes. That they get through. Cavalry is not going to win in a prolonged fight. Let's see if we can draw through them. It's really what we need to do. And now strike. Let's see. We seem to be causing quite a bit of commotion within the unit. We really need to hit these guys. Run into position. The Islamic warriors need to be hit to stop them coming into our gunners. Is the enemy position not dealt with yet? Well, there's still some mortars. We'll continue to fire upon them. We got difficult situation going on down there. I think we've held the Muslim guys long enough. Let's turn around and attack these men. They're not gonna hold here. But these men will hold. So the second line will hold. And what we can do is now, since the enemy is breaking apart here. Let's see, is the cavalry, they're winded. Let's get them in order again. And let's see if we can strike this unit. And then what we can do is, what we need is to cover down a bit here along the roads. These men need to come like that. Because the enemy is pushing forwards. Hindu armed populace. Open fire upon them. These two will move like that. These two will move, attack this one, go through it, attack these one at the same time as these swing in and attack the other unit. So these are wavering, they're tired, they're being assaulted by loads of cavalrymen. Strike here, and then these guys follow into that. And the enemy attack here has run into the second line. And now these men come up on the road and they are able to fire down into the mass of Indian soldiers. and the cavalry is rolling up the line. And what do we have here? We've got elephants coming in. Elephants and some musket infantry. Charge in after them. The Indian troops are breaking apart. The cavalry is, though, getting very tired as they go through this. The elephants were broken before they managed to get close enough. And so I imagine the rest of the enemy force is about to break pretty soon as well. I think the cavalry unit there is probably the strongest they have left. Cavalry is falling apart. Well, 2 units retreated. Let's see. The cannon shots are going through, absolutely murdering the lancers. And that will force them to retreat. And then it's down to this unit. Tell the cannons to open fire upon them. Let's get the cavalry back in order. And at the same time you can see across the field that the enemy has lost. And as the cannon shots go through this unit, we are victorious. Victory is ours. And the town will be ours. I think I'll take the we'll save the one in North America instead, because there's been a lot of Indian stuff right now. So we lost 1,000 men, the enemy lost 5,600, and the settlement is now ours. We can't afford to repair it though. We cannot retrain our troops, but we're back in control. This army is not able to move yet, but it should move and take out the French, and then it can move down. Cannot see what they have here, but hopefully not long, and then we can push up and take these places. The thing after that will be to keep peace with Austria. This area is controlled by Austria. Oh, that's strange. Keep the peace with the Mughal Empire. They're very friendly right now. They're actually up almost 400 points. So we can keep the alliance with them, and that war does not start in between us, but because these guys will have a lot more troops than what the Marathans and anyone else we fought down here had. But now then over to North America, and we're going up here to attack Fort Salut Sainte Marie. Let's go ahead and attack. We will give the honorable choice to the Indians and give them the choice to surrender their town. No, they will not. Then we will have to force them out of the town by gunpoint. Strong minds are often those the noisy world hears least. William Wordsworth, British poet. Funny to be a poet and have the name of Wordsworth. Maybe it should be Worthy Words. Could be his last name. Well, we don't know what else he wrote. He might all of the rest of what he wrote might have been absolute drivel. Let's put the cannons at the ready. Then we got our sharpshooters, or whatever we want to call them. The Rangers. And they can move up and place stakes out there to protect us against enemy cavalry attacks. The Hessian normal line infantry will take the center. Then we got the Hessian Grenadiers to hold the center. We got pikemen. We got the militia. Oh, what? No. Yes, this is colonial militia. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Hessian Grenadiers. Very good. It's the 6th Grenadier unit. And it actually has Grenadier officer, so it doesn't have some other units. Just have the normal line set up in the center. So these guys have Grenadier commander. Right, there we off we go. Let's start this battle. Let's get the guns firing before we send up the Rangers. Fire! Charge forth, Rangers. Okay, so where do we have the enemy cavalry? We've got them on that side. But what I will do to not overlap is what we'll have this one over there, this one over there, and this one sort of in between there. And that will be a lot of spikes in front of just on this side of the road, and then we'll see about. I think we'll just by shooting at them like this, we'll probably force the Indians to come to us. Oh, those spikes here ended up closer than I thought they would. So clearly, if any Indian troop tries to get through all of this, they'll have one very nasty time. Now the Rangers will gather on this side, and then they will move up and attack the bowmen, which have turned up just at the edge of the Indian village, or the Native American village. And then we'll have the Rangers move up and fire upon them. But it might be so that the armed tribesmen will actually come within fire range first. Now we've seen the devastating effect of holding your volley back until the very last moment. Seems like the armed tribesmen though are not going this way. The thing is, if I'm concentrating here and these guys actually move in, that would be very bad. So very bad. That would be very bad. I said that like Donald Trump. So we're gonna move up the Hessian line infantry to make sure that if those Indians goes ahead and attacks, hold fire cannons as the Hessian line infantry moves up. Once they have passed, you can open up fire again. Right, they have passed. One of the things about the cannons in Empire, they've got such a, like, almost like a mortar trajectory. So they don't really fly forward. They fly immediately. They start to increase altitude. So they sort of fire in an arc. All cannons. Okay, let's have the Rangers advance. Now that they've got support from line infantry regiments behind them. I wonder if the Indians can fire at this range. If I fire with one, can I drag them in maybe? So if we get these guys on the flank to open fire, can drag them in. And we'll have this one on this side open fire to drag in the armed tribesmen. They're not taking the bait, they're just standing there. The cannons will now focus on this unit. These guys are shaking even. That's good. Let's have this one in the center move up a bit. To get better... Get a point to fire upon the enemy. Fire at will. Why aren't the cannons firing? Why are not all the cannons firing? It's just one on the side there. Okay, hold your fire and then fire at will. Now they will all fire. And find their own targets. Fire! There we go. That's what we want to see. And the enemy is just standing there. Taking this. This unit has almost lost 100 men. This one has lost quite a lot. Okay, let's move up, since the enemy doesn't seem to want to react. And we can get better shots off on them. I wonder why the artillery chose this unit to focus in their fire upon. Are they moving up? We want to hold the fire on this line. Okay, Rangers fall back towards the forest. Probably gonna get hit by a few bowmen, or a few of the arrows from the bowmen. Hold back your volleys, men. Wait until they come closer, and they will. Oh, we shot a few of our own there. This unit's really close. Open fire. Open fire. Given that we fired this close, a lot of it might have been soaked up by the spikes. I'm not sure. But clearly we need to open up with the rest of them. They are breaking. They're not able to push through the Hessians this time around. Although the Indians are sending forwards their worst men, the garrison troops. Firing from up the forest. And the Native Americans, not entirely sure what they're up to. Let's target the cluster over here. Come on, break this unit. Wavering. But they still stand. There they go, shattered. Right, hold fire. Clearly the spikes did not do what I thought they would do, so let's go ahead and go quickly. Move our men into position like that. The Hessian Grenadiers are going to be needed now, because the enemy is clearly coming into melee range. I tell them to hold fire as well. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Cannons hold fire and then open fire again. Okay, the enemy's coming too close. This one will turn. No, it will not actually, because we have a bowman unit coming there. We need the Rangers. We need the Rangers. Rangers, why don't you come to this side? We need something to deal with the bowmen on this side. We have the grenadiers coming in here. But are they quick enough? Let's get the general over there as well. One of the grenadier units will go towards the center. I say run towards the center. And the other one will go towards this flank. It's not going too well for the Native Americans attacking the center. The Grenadiers need to come rather quickly. Charge! What's this unit? Medicine men. Charge! And as we charge these guys, we can get these guys to turn on the flank. I was gonna tell these guys to turn on the flank as well. Can these guys actually get into the village maybe? And attack from there. The Grenadiers. And the general is chasing down the bowmen. The center is holding for now, but we're in desperate need of this fire coming in from the flank. And I think that's going to really start the wavering among the enemy. Who's giving way here? It's one of our Hessian line infantries. And another one over there. So that one has been completely almost eroded. And it's down to the Grenadiers. The Grenadiers have lost half their men at this point. You need to turn to open fire to the flank of these men. And we're having a trouble chasing these bastards down. The Hessian Grenadiers are down to 100 men. Target the center. Target the center. We're getting hit in the back by these garrison bowmen. Move up here. And these guys need to come back down here somewhere. The center is broken. The bloody Indians brought down the Hessian Grenadiers. Support your general, goddammit. Buttersworth can't stand against these Native Americans on his own. The line is falling apart. Get the Rangers back. Get the militia up. Get the pikemen up. The line is falling apart. Hold fire. Switch to canister and open fire again. Get this line unit back. We managed to deal with the bowmen. Hessian Grenadiers, form line. Hopefully the canister will enough to send these guys off. Let's make sure to hold our fire until the very last moment. Or maybe they're gonna stay on that side and skirmish from that range. They might very well do that. Yeah, they will. Return fire. Let's get our rangers on this side coordinated. How's it going for the Hessians? The Hessians don't have a very good... you know what? Let's get the general in the flank. Maybe we can get these guys to maybe turn. The enemy is very tired. Hessian Grenadiers will advance. The general is charging. These guys are breaking. That's good. And now the Indians are attacking our main battle line. Canister is hopefully sending them away. This unit was shattered. General will move away. Hessian Grenadiers will hold. Open fire. Pushing gunshot into that general's unit. We got another. It's all musket men left. Garrison bowmen. Canister is ripping through the lines here. And the bows are not that effective against the rangers. And so I believe the Indians are about to lose on that side. The Hessian Grenadiers will advance. And then the general can come in from the side and charge this musket unit while this one goes ahead and charge this one. Charge! Wavering. We still have some garrison warriors up there, which I don't know what to do about really. Make sure that this one doesn't run and get the Hessians into melee combat with these Indians, these Native Americans. Hessians will advance. Advance over here. Are you still standing? Let's get these two closer and into the flank. Get the pikemen to move back a bit. Canister sent them off. Cannons hold. Round shot. And then fire after the general. And now we need to march up to that unit that's hiding up there. It's gonna take a while. We're into the last fight. These guys are out of ammo. And we're gonna have to charge in to save the Hessian Grenadiers. Let's get everyone over there as quickly as possible. Get the 3 ranger units here as well. Even against these bowmen, the Hessian Grenadiers seem to have a problem. Come on! Kill him! No! We need to get the general over here. The general can do the difference. I'm surprised because we just killed the general just a few seconds ago. Let's see if we can disengage the Hessian Grenadiers. And we maybe can get the... here comes the general. Oh, they just deployed stakes. We do not like that. And the Grenadiers, unfortunately, were defeated. Let's get the Rangers up and behind the fighting. Heroic death, Jeffrey Buttersworth. Did you ride onto one of the stakes, or what happened? Oh crap. An absolute massacre as our men try to run from battle. Did they place more stakes in here somewhere? God damn it. The thing though is we got the Rangers and they will be on this hillside firing down upon the enemy. And then we got cannon fire coming in. So there's no risk of us losing, but the general will be killed. The general will be dead. Blasted Indians. We are not good enough at shooting yet that we can shoot them down. Clearly they're better at us, or in melee, than us. Against all these Rangers, the only option they have is to charge if they want to win. So I think these guys will most likely be defeated. And these guys don't stand a chance. They're shaken, they're winded, and they're gonna have to go up against both cannon units firing on them. And then they're gonna have to meet 450 pikemen. This unit is now giving way. They're trying to line up in a better way. But soon they will break. Although the Rangers are about to run out of fire. Hold fire. Canister. Target the center. At that range is not super effective, but they did damage them quite a bit. I took 2 of that one. They're moving out of canister range. Open up with round shot again. This Indian unit was defeated, and so now the Rangers can move up into the forest here. Oh, these guys are actually back. You know what? Let's march out the pikemen then. The Rangers gonna have to stop here in the forest because these guys are back. Oh, this Ranger unit is out of shot. Charge, Rangers, charge! Oh, these guys are also out of shot. Charge, charge! And these are also out of shot. Charge, charge! All the Rangers were out of gunpowder and shot. But we were victorious. Heroic victory. Here we go. You're on the feet. I am about to, or I'm going to die. Either expression is correct. The Hessian Grenadiers lost a lot of men in this battle. We lost a lot of men just in general. Gunsmith. We're gonna tear this down and build up our own hut. We don't have money to resupply all these men, and then he can come in. We can turn the region around in terms of religion. Battersworth, unfortunately, was defeated. We have a Huron army there, but they won't be able to come through here, I don't think. We got more Rangers being recruited, and Hessian Grenadiers, although they're not very good, but... Well, I shouldn't say they're very good. They're not very good against Indians, I should say. Anyways, we're gonna go... Ooh, what's this? Where's Prussia going? With a huge army. They've got guerrilla mercenaries. Lots of cannons and stuff. So where are Prussia going? This is one of the things we have to keep in mind. The French could do a similar thing by landing, trying to land an army next to us. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.